Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we are going to be showing you stages 1 through 20 of the Scorcher Mega Crab, and check this out. So we're going to have different gunboat abilities for this crab, and look at this. We have something that's called Scorcher Life Leech. So the Scorchers, as they do damage to buildings, they're also going to take back a certain percentage of their health as they destroy them. Now, to be 100% transparent here, this is the first time the build was not working until just now. Like I'm going to be recording this like just a couple hours before I post it, and this is my first run through the crab, so I don't know exactly the in and outs on everything about this life leech. But we're going to discover that together, and we're just going to do kind of a raw look of stages 1 through 20 here. And just see how this goes. So let's go ahead and get, let's actually swap out the cluster grenade to the battle orders. I think that's going to be a better option. And yeah, so Life Leech, exactly what we said, guys. It's just going to allow the Scorchers to get a little bit of health back from the buildings. We'll go ahead and damage them up there and just try to take a good look at this. So it looks like obviously on these really easy stages, there's not going to be much to... there's not going to be much for them. There's not going to be much health from them to take back from the defenses, is what it looks like to me. So let's actually damage them up a little bit more and see if we can throw them onto the Mega Core here and just flare them right onto that and see if they're going to take back any health. It looks like they are regenerating pretty quickly. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It'll probably be easier to see on the later stages, but regardless, guys, I think it sounds pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to work. And apparently on stage 50, which we'll show you in a minute as well. I might just do a completely separate video on that, just for the people that want to see just Life Leech. This is more just kind of a raw look of all the opening stages. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be really interesting. So I'm excited to see how that's going to go. So obviously stages 1 through 10, I mean, if you're a max level player, you can kind of just do them with your eyes closed. It's nothing new. It's nothing crazy, but we'll go ahead and do a quick run through of this. But yeah, so getting started, getting out of the gates, all Scorchers is going to be a fantastic option for this crab. Typically, all Scorchers is not something I really use on the Mega Crab, but the fact that they have this this new Life Leech thing, I think that's what we're going to be going with, guys. I think that's what we're going to be going with on early on that Friday morning. So we'll go like this and like this. But yeah, everything else about the crab is the same, just like the previous crabs. You know, we're going to have our spread out cryo bombs. We're going to have... the explosive drones are a different touch. Because typically we've been... The last couple crabs, like the cryo crab and the warrior crab, we've just had set gunboat abilities, I'm pretty sure. So the fact that they're changing is interesting. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I'd kind of like to just have a set gunboat ability of like one of the really good ones, obviously like Speed Serum or the Cryo Bomb or something like that. But that's okay, guys. That's okay. Obviously, we're on the dev build right now, guys. So that's why I was talking about before we were having some issues. That's why it's my first run through. That's why it's saying weird things as we go to attack. But yeah, so stage 5, not gonna be anything too crazy here. So we're just going to be able to go ahead and use some barrage and artillery on that guy and take him down right there. Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else over and above what we pretty well have already said. But yeah, so definitely make sure to check out the other video if you haven't already about... oh, check that out. We got the Scorcher trophies, which we'll show you. I'm going to... let's just keep this video as stages 1 through 20. And then we'll do another video explaining all the... like just showing you the trophies and just focusing on the Life Leech, which we're also going to do in this one. It's just going to be a longer like kind of explanation of it. Alright, so here we go. So they don't seem to be healing. Actually, they are healing. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. So we'll throw an artillery on this Scorcher. We'll miss him. But you see how they're blinking? Like, look at that. Now, does it work from the Mega Core as well? Because I obviously don't have any medics right now, guys. So look at this. The Scorcher's damaged. We follow him around. And he is actually healing back up a little bit. And it looks like he's only able to heal from defensive buildings. Now, just based on that, it looks like a 50% Life Leech is not that much, because he just took out like 6 buildings and he couldn't even heal back up to 100%. But we'll see. I'm interested to see how it works, if it's gonna kind of take into effect of all of like the overall health of the building, if that actually matters or not. So we'll see what's gonna happen there. So we'll get Bricky going with battle orders. We'll get some cryo bombs blown up way up here, and yeah. So this stage should be pretty straightforward. So let's go like this. Let's just try to hit him with some artilleries there, and then just see how quickly he's actually gonna heal up. Now, obviously, this Scorcher's got a ton of flamethrowers shooting on him. So if he's able to out-heal that would be pretty crazy. So it looks like it does go up a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna be at 50%. It's probably not enough. I believe at stage 50 we get up to 200%. So maybe that's gonna be kind of different in it of itself. But as of right now, I don't see 50% life leech being that big a deal. But it's also just for the Scorchers, right? Yeah, so it's just for Scorchers, so we can't try anything else. But that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead, go in from this left side with all the Scorchers. And obviously, in terms of statues for this crab, guys, if you are going to be thinking about trying to optimize your statues for this crab and for the Scorcher life leech, obviously troop health is going to be the biggest factor here. I think troop health, just tailoring your statues to Scorchers is probably going to be of the biggest benefit. So if you're able to do that, if you have the extra statues, the extra diamonds or whatever to gem up some power stones, then make sure you've got a good amount of troop health for this one if you are going to try to take those Scorchers as far as you can. Alright, so there we go. There's stage 8. Now we're diving into stage 9, guys. Okay, so let's just go, let's launch everybody off this left side. Let's go with this cryo bomb right here. And let's just fly right up. And yeah, so you see that the health bars are blinking again. So they're getting touched up and then they're healing up, which is pretty interesting. That's actually pretty cool. It's like you have some medics behind them as well. I'm just not sure about the amount of healing this life leech actually does. If it's going to be worth swapping out tanks for Scorchers, basically, is what I'm after. But we'll see that. We'll probably be able to see that a little bit better in these later stages. But this was probably the stage I saw it. We were able to see it the most. Sorry, the chicken just got up, guys, so we sound kind of weird. The nose is running like a river, but that's okay. All right, so there we go. We got the stone crab trophy. I'm not going to pull those out of the dev build, so let's go ahead and dive into stage 10, guys. Okay, let's see what we got here. So all the stages are going to be the same, of course, that we've been used to see. Nothing. There's nothing different about this crab in itself. It's just the Scorcher life leech is all basically the only difference, in the different style of trophies as well. Okay, so let's go like this, and yeah, we see the health bars blinking again, but it doesn't look like it actually does anything. This flare in the HQ here, it doesn't look like they actually heal up at all when they're shooting the Mega Core, or do they? Oh no, they definitely do. They definitely do. All right, so just as long as they're shooting a building, that's gonna count as their life leech. So, oh man. So it's not just defenses. It's not just defenses. So that's actually pretty huge. Because think about it. You could just flare onto the core with all your Scorchers, and they're going to be healing as they're shooting. Oh man, I'm going to freaking sneeze all over the place here. But they're going to be healing as they're shooting, which is pretty crazy. Obviously, they're not going to be healing that much, but... Oh, sorry guys, I'm making all these horrible noises, but we'll try to keep it together here for you. Like I said, I just had to get up and just kind of fly to make this, so we're doing what we can. Doing what we can, guys. So let's go. Let's flare all the. Well, we might as well just let them kind of run out here. That's gonna be fine. They'll take down some shield gens wherever the shield gen is. Where is the shield gen? Okay, so stage 11 is over there on the right side. That's fine. Let's go. Let's throw a bunch of critters down. Let's go with the battle orders over here just to get everybody moving a little bit quicker. Not really going to matter, but there we go. There's stage 11, guys. So, in terms of difficulty, looks to be about the exact same as everything else. Dr. T has giant purple pincers. That's very good to know. Okay, so let's launch everybody right about here. And let's go like that. And we'll take this stuff down. Okay. And here we go. Okay. Alright, so we'll get all the Scorchers loaded up here. Holy jeez, that was driving me nuts, guys. Alright, so there we go. So we got Brick up on the HQ. We got battle orders going. And let's throw some critters down here in the back. And there we go, guys. That's going to take that down. We weren't really able to see much life leech happening over here, but again, on the stages where we're actually doing a little bit more damage, that's going to be more prevalent. It's going to be easier to see. So the explosive drones are going to go down like this. I think they actually blow up the regular critters. Or they just didn't do anything there because they didn't explode at all. But either way, we'll try to use the explosive drones when we can. Now, I'm not sure if... Now, here's the thing. We just got past stage 10, and we still have the explosive drones. So I'm not sure when exactly those change. And we got the wood trophy at level 10, and the iron trophy is going to be at level 30. So that probably means the gold is going to be level 50 or 60. Or no, gold's usually level 50. And then diamond will be probably 70 again, as usual. So I don't think we'll see any major trophy changes, but like I said, we're going to make a separate video, more concise about all that stuff. So make sure to check that out if you've not seen it already. Let's go critters this way. And let's go with some battle orders to make up for that cryo bomb. And now we can take a look at this life leech a little bit better. You see they are healing up fairly quickly. Let's take a look at this one. This one actually has some damage on it. Is he going to be able to heal that up before he gets there? Now, it also depends if he's going to be doing damage on the troops, right? Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. He actually healed up fairly quickly, guys. That was like, what, an eighth of his health, I'd say? That he got back from taking down, like, just a few machine guns? That's going to be interesting, man. That's going to be interesting. Let's go like this. Take down the shield. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I was not expecting life leech to be that good. I thought it was just going to be kind of like a... I thought it was going to be like a dummy thing, honestly. Like, it's just like, oh, they're like healing, but it's at like a 1% of a percent per damage, per building that they actually take down. So that looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. Let's get another better look going in here, guys. So we'll go like this. Let's get this cryo bomb going off. Let's shock the shock launcher a little bit late, just to be fashionable. Let's get a battle orders going up like this. Just let all the Scorchers go out. Now here's the first test. Here's the first test in this base because the boom cannons, there's enough cannons and boom cannons that they're actually going to be doing some damage here to our Scorchers. So I'm just going to let them run. I'm just going to let them go and see what they do. I'm not even going to pop that cryo bomb behind them. And guys, it looks like they're actually healing up. It looks like they're actually able to out-heal some of these boom cannons and stuff. Okay, let's throw the cryo bomb now. It's gonna freeze everybody. We'll get battle orders going off to go against that. But yeah, it looks pretty intense, guys. It looks pretty intense. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Of course, we'll get some more battle orders going off, and we'll take this right up to stage 20 and see what we can do. And let's get some explosive drones going, just because we can. And there's stage 14, guys. So it looks good. It looks good, this life leech thing. I'm not sold on it just yet, but just the fact that that we saw that one Scorcher able to heal up quite a lot. Now, it looks like, to be fair, that one Scorcher did have to do basically all the damage to that building. So if you have one that's kind of unhealthy and one that's healthy, and the one that's healthy is in front, he would take all the life leech, it seems, from the other Scorcher that actually needs it, because he's not technically doing damage to that building. It is kind of tough to tell who's shooting what with Scorchers because they switch targets so frequently, but we'll get a better look right about here. Let's go with battle orders right there. And when you get the Battlers on the Scorchers, it looks like they actually... Well, I mean, I don't think it directly affects Life Leech, but I mean, you're taking buildings down faster, right? So you're getting more of a chance for Life Leech to actually work. But I mean, even right there, we saw that Scorcher heal up like fairly quickly, so that's pretty exciting, guys. Let's go with critters on this side. Let's go explosive drones over here. Explosive drones right about here for some reason. And I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to run towards the HQ and explode, right? Okay, so GG, explosive drones. We got the shield down right there. And that is going to be that, guys. So you'll see all the Scorchers here. They are fully healed up because they've been sitting on this Mega Core long enough. And there's stage 15. Goes down fairly easily. And we got the wood reward on the dev build, guys. We got the wood reward. So here we go. Stage 16. Let's see what you can do. And let's just go in with all the Scorchers. And we'll go in with battle orders too. And we'll go like that. And let's get a shock one here. And let's actually use some explosive drones on these boom cannons and see if they're actually going to be worth using or not. I don't think they will be, but... okay, that was... I don't know. For that much GB, I could have just used barrage and artillery, right? So, probably not worth using the explosive drones too much if we are going to be stuck with them for a good portion of this Mega Crab. That does kind of suck, as they're not a very good ability. They have some uses, but typically you're better off using artillery or barrage or something like that. They're not great for clearing mines, but I believe they do clear them as long as they're switching targets. Okay, so you can use them to clear a little bit of mines, I guess. But you still have to be careful because they're not just going to... you can't just throw them down, they run. They're frozen there for a second, which is kind of interesting, and it's also kind of a pain. So that Scorcher's healed up. Let's see how quickly this Scorcher heals up, guys. Look at that. Holy jeez, dude. That was insane. That was actually insane. He healed up so fast. If he was at 0 health, he would have completely healed up there in just like a few seconds. What's the life leech at now on stage 17? Are we still at 50? Okay, we're at 100% now, so we should be able to see. We should be able to see it be a little. It should be more noticeable now. It should be more noticeable. So let's see what we can get done here, guys. So I guess it's stage. I guess every 10 stages, it's gonna ramp up 50%, right? Because that's what the crying ear damage did as well. That's typically when you get your different. I don't know what you call it, your different segments of the special ability. Usually they ramp up every 10 stages. So if that's 50% every 10 stages, guys, that's gonna be insane. So let's go like this. Let's keep our eyes on this one Scorcher here, and I'm not gonna do anything to help him except for using battle orders. So I want to see how quickly he's actually able to get healed up there. So let's go like this. Let's go with another battle orders, just like that, guys. So so this was gonna be the issue, right? He's stuck in the back, and he's not getting any damage done to any life leech things. I'm actually going to freeze the shock launchers because it's being annoying. So he's going to take out that cryo bomb. Okay, so where did he go? Where did he go? I lost him, guys, but that's okay. We'll get another battle orders going. And look at these things, guys. Look at how quickly these guys are healing up. It's like they're not even able to have damage done to them. So he's going to focus in on the shock launcher. Now, he did get frozen there by that cryo bomb, which is kind of ruining his life leech look. There we go. So he's gonna now. Is it when they take down the building? I think it's just as long as they're shooting something, right? That's all that seems to matter. So he's gonna switch back, and look at how quickly he heals up, man. Look at how quickly he heals up. That is insane. So he's going there. And he's almost fully healed now. So obviously, it's gonna depend. I mean, you're not gonna be able to just send your Scorchers out on stage 60 and see what they do, but it's gonna be very, very. It's a huge buff. It's huge to Scorchers. So, stage 18. What do we got? We got 100% life leech, and we got the explosive drones. Let's see how this is gonna play out, guys. We'll go like this. Now, this will be a great test. I'm gonna shock the shock launcher. This would be a great test because look at all the single target defenses we're gonna have to deal with here. So yeah, I would never use Scorchers for this base, even on just I know it's only stage 18, but this is typically where they're like right before the crab gets a little bit difficult. So let's go like this. Let's use battle orders, and let's just watch our Scorchers right here, guys. Let's just watch them heal up. There is that one in the middle that's getting that we're kind of focused on, that is getting some pretty significant damage done to it. But look, I mean, he swaps out with the other ones. He falls back behind for a bit, and he's getting healed up quite nicely. So we'll go like this. We'll keep using battle orders. I'm just going to kind of spam battle orders and take things out that are going to shock them, like shock mines and that kind of thing. But look at this, guys. Like, we're not even close to losing a Scorcher yet, are we? Like, they're all healed up now. They're all healed up now. Oh my god, man. This is going to be insane. I can't wait for this crab. That's it, I'm calling it, guys. Guys, the chicken. We're going for our all-time personal best on the crab. We're going for it. I want to hit stage... I'm going to throw out stage 85 just as a number. I haven't played around on the crab at all. Like I said, this is literally my first time touching it. But if this is any indication of what it's going to be like on those later stages, man. Whew, look out. Look out. And with the chicken statue setup of 4 troop health statues, 4 troop damage, and 2 gunboat energy, oh man, this is going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect, guys. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. We'll show you one more stage here before we sign off, and then we'll take a look at, or no, we could show you up to stage 20. So I'll show you one more stage before we sign off here, guys. And this is only at 100%. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better, guys. So let's go like this. Throw the Scorchers in directly into that cryo bomb. Now the boom cannons are starting to get a little bit stronger here. So you'll see right there if he does shoot that Scorcher. If he does shoot that Scorcher, or let's watch this one instead. So there we go. So this Scorcher's going up against sniper towers, boom cannons. They're doing some pretty significant damage to him. And yeah, so life leech is going to be good. But you're not going to out-heal 7 or 8 boom cannons at once, so we're actually going to have to shock right here. But I mean, you throw a shock down, and he's able to catch up. He's able to catch up, especially with the battle orders or something like that in behind. Oh, we might lose him. We might lose him, guys. We might lose him. I guess this is the whole idea. Is if you're able to save, your Scorcher here. Like, watch him. He's going to be able to heal up. It should be quite a fair bit. So we're just going to keep our eyes on this Scorcher just to see exactly how that's going to look. Let's go with Critters over here. And look at this, guys. He's actually coming back. He's almost at full health. Or not full health. He's almost at 50% health. He was in the red before. So he's going to switch back and forth from this mortar to the sniper. And look at all that. Like, he's able to out-heal anything that isn't a boom cannon pretty well. He's able to out-heal as he takes it down. So mortars are going to be great. Utility buildings are going to be great. Sniper towers are going to be fantastic. And look at this, guys. He's back up to 3/4 health already. That's just insane. That's just insane. I can't wait to see how this is going to... I can't wait to get this in the live game. It's going to be great, guys. So, yeah, so guys, that's going to wrap it up for stages 1 through 20. I hope you enjoyed. I got to somehow upload this in 90 minutes, which is not going to happen, so we're going to be a little bit late. But yeah, make sure to subscribe, stay tuned. Let me know what you think of this Mega Crab down below in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out.